Hi, I'm Jasmine. I review Wiltshire Farm Food and the whole process. So I'd like to thank Jazz and Sam for their reviews. So I'm going to go through the whole process. I have been doing it on my phone, but I can't say it was an enjoyable process. I've got the thing on my phone, but I found it complicated. Also, they had the wrong. I like to have the delivery in the morning. I don't want to be rushing back from somewhere and thinking, oh my gosh, I've got Wiltshire Farm delivery coming, so I've got to get back. And then it involves my whole day of hanging about waiting for Wiltshire Farm. So I prefer a morning slot, and normally it's Thursday morning. But when I ordered it on the phone, it said Wednesday was the morning slot. So I was waiting round and it was 12 o'clock. I still hadn't had the delivery. Bad enough that it's 8 o'clock till 12. It's not like a shop delivery where you've got a 2-hour slot. You've got the whole morning or you've got the whole afternoon. That's the negative of Wiltshire Farm. That is a negative, and it's a lot hanging about. You can't go out in the garden, for example. So anyway, but it is free. I have to, thankfully it's a free delivery, so you put up with it. But anyway, so it had it wrong, and I did complain over the phone. The nice thing, when you do it over the phone, all you do is, for Sam, you don't go like, I want mushroom, you have to say it, mushroom stroganoff, and it's $4.99. Now, all you do is you just read out the code number, just like a Chinese menu. Read out the code number, so you're phoning them up, which is at the front of the book. The first time you have to give out all your details, name, address, so you just ring that number, and they're really helpful. You don't wait long, there isn't much of a queue or anything like that. They sort you out, and you just give the numbers, which are brightly coloured. So steak pie, steak and kidney pie, you just say the code number. That's all you do, you just read out the code number. So what I do it in a pad. I write down everything I like in the pad, but I do write down in bracket a page number and say it's chili con carne, only for myself, so I know what I've ordered. But I do get a bit samey, I'm afraid. Most of it is essential range. So this is chicken tomato pasta. Now my daughter was here today with my granddaughter Isabella, and we ate a lot. So therefore I go into the freezer and I look for low calorie small meal, and it's always the essential range is small, but this doesn't look too bad. This is 350 grams. So anything under, so that's not bad actually. I wouldn't cook myself more than that. That's not a bad size meal. So there we go. In fact, that's pretty generous. So that's only $3.79, and that's on page 45. I was thrilled to bits to find when I got my summer catalogue. So I looked through everything, and most of it essential range. I looked through to see if the prices had gone up. No, I didn't need to do that. It took ages. It says in green, prices frozen. So I thought, no, not one of the prices. So I think that's good, because when you go to the shop from week to week, my coffee, for example, that I buy had gone up about £1. So I think it's really good. They have warned that till September, so I'll let you know in September how much the prices have gone up. So I'm still enjoying Wiltshire Farm Food. I saved myself money getting from Wiltshire Farm. I will be perfectly honest, because if I went to, for example, I got to find the page again now. It's easy to find because you just, essentials is bright yellow. So there we go. So there's 388 calories in that. And you put it in the microwave. You don't prick the packet, as you probably noticed. Don't prick the packet. So therefore you don't have food splattering all around your microwave. You take it straight out of the freezer. If the camera panned over there. On the weekend we're going to show you our kitchen and well, what used to be the utility stroke office, but we're doing building work in there, and I'll go through what we're doing. Today we've had a man measuring for the massive steel lintel, because we're taking walls down, and I'll have a lovely big kitchen. So one day I'll be down there talking to you instead of in the dining room with the fridge freezer, I'm not joking, at the end of the dining room table, but it's a manky, horrible fridge freezer. We'll have a new nice one down there. We're having a black fridge freezer. Now if you buy a black fridge freezer, it's £600 more than a grey one, but I want a black one. I don't care, but we could have bought the new cooker for that, and I'm not having a new cooker, so I'm a bit disappointed. I hope something goes wrong with the cooker. I don't use it much now, mind. I'm mainly the microwave, but there you are. Oh, I haven't had this before. I picked it out of the freezer because it's hopefully nice and light. You asked me, Sam, if I feel full when I leave the table. I think this meal would be filling because it's pasta. I think pasta's quite filling. This is really tasty, and it's not too strong because I don't like an over strong tomatoey flavour. So this is described: chicken in a tomato and basil sauce. Obviously it's pasta. Yeah, it's quite a mild tomatoey flavour. Yeah, it's not rubbery. It's nice, creamy. I've got a creamy tomatoey flavour, and you can taste some herbs. Well, they've said basil. It's not too strong because I'm not that keen on basil, but this is nice. You can see it's just a sprinkling on there. Very nice. So this is a new meal replacing the, remember I said I don't like garlic, so there's no garlic in this. It's what was it? Oh, it was a creamy chicken with garlic in it. Although it was a slight garlic, I didn't like it. And then also it had Brussels sprouts. So I don't mind Brussels sprouts. They didn't have that many, but this is really nice. I prefer this than the creamy chicken. They can keep off the creamy chicken forever. I don't care. Otherwise, the essential range was disappointing, really. I thought they were going to expand on it, but they didn't. Everything else is exactly the same. I've had everything from you, and I like it, except for the macaroni cheese. Everything else was good. So, what I could say, just on the essential range, the cheese and onion pie is filling. That's a big portion. The shepherd's pie, wherever you get the shepherd's pie, if you the cottage pie, I mean, the cottage pie is a big portion. So that's 390. Now, if you go to 350 or under, it's a small portion, and you like the curry, chicken curry is 350 calories. That is 350 grams, I will say. The vegetarian one isn't too bad, it's 370. The fish pie, for example, is 415 grams. Now that's quite a filling meal. And the cottage pie, 390 grams. That's quite a generous portion. But if it's 350, I'm telling you now, yes, you'll think, where's the naan bread? And I certainly recommend with the curries, they're not, they're quite thick sauce. The butter bean one is quite a thick sauce. If you're looking at mopping up sauce, no. but I do love it. It's got butter beans, which are quite filling, but that is quite a small portion. The chicken curry, 350 calories. You could do with some naan bread with it, or side portion of chips. The hot pot, that was quite filling, even though it was 360. I think because it's got a lot of potatoes in it, it's all right. And this one, I can't remember having that. I must have had it. Only 330 calories. I mean, it's, you know, so this cheese and onion pie, which is one of my favourites, that's 410 grams. So you're looking at, that's a nice sized portion. Okay, you're leaving the table, you're not going to be hungry, you're not starving hungry. But so if it's under 400 towards the 350 50 grams, you're looking at quite a small portion, and you could be, unless you've ate a lot like I have today. I've been pigging out all day, so I'm all right. I'm not going to be hungry. But the chili con carne is 350, and yeah, I could double that. The chili con carne is really nice, but it is quite a small portion. So it means that I can pick out things. I've been eating a lot in the day. I can be selective what I pick out of the freezer that day. You know, if I was hungry, I could put chips with it, a side portion of chips like they do in a pub. I will say the chili con carne, they do it's a huge portion of rice. You have a substantial amount of rice, so I'm all right with it. This is is all right. I'm not, as you can tell, wagging my tail. It's all right, but you can tell, can't you? I'm a bit bored of it. It's all right. I'll probably get it again, but it's not on my top list. I can tell you. It's very it's tasty. It's nice. This will be filling because it's a lot of pasta. I think I could have done with less pasta and a little bit of veg actually. Well, there we go. It's a nice change. But I'm going to be struggling with all this pasta. So this one, Sam, this is filling. There's a lot of pasta. It's very well cooked. It's not, as I say, it's not rubbery. I have tried ready meals from the supermarket because they were 3 for £7.50, and I thought, working out with these, I thought, let's try them. Well, I'm sorry. For example, the chili con carne, and it was from Tesco's. I've said it now. But it could have been from another supermarket. I could have got it from another supermarket. The mince was slimy and oily. I don't like oily food. It's like this. There's no oil. They haven't, let's drizzle it with olive oil. I will say Wiltshire Farm Food is very well cooked. You won't find swimming with oil. You won't find fat, and you won't find gristle. It's like that. This chili con carne doesn't have any nasty fatty bits. I bought the beef bourguignon as well from the supermarket. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the supermarket, but I haven't. But I knew I wasn't going to like it because I looked at it and it had white bits of fat in it. Now, you never find any fat. And you'd think, the essential range, they're going to use cheaper meat. No. Because otherwise I wouldn't have any red meat if I found, because mainly it's chicken. My diet is mainly chicken. But I can eat that chili con carne from the essential range and I don't want a bigger portion of that. I don't want too much meat. And that's what I like about it. I don't want a huge piled up portion. I've just ordered now. I ordered the roast beef meal hearty range. It's £7.59, but it's a treat now and again. I don't have it every week, but it's a nice treat. It's our wedding anniversary on July the 21st, so I probably keep it. We're going out for a meal, mind. I'm not sitting here eating a Wiltshire Farm meal, but I will have it that week. Last time I spoke, I had horrible migraines. The weight isn't dropping off me. I'm on low dose at the moment, but hopefully when I have another blood test in September, they'll sort it out. So I'm on thyroid tablets. No, you can't have them. I'm on thyroid tablets. They keep my weight exactly the same, but it's not jumping off me. But these are propranolol, and they cured my migraines. I used to have almost to the point of one a day, so it's PROPRANOLOL, propranolol, and I'm supposed to have 2 a day. I don't really need 2 a day. Nasty side effect, water retention, but this is washable tablecloth, thank goodness. I need a washable tablecloth. I got tomato sauce everywhere, never mind. So this meal's okay, but I'm not, yeah. I think I would have preferred the pasta bolognese one, which is £3.85. So that's £3.85. How much was the other one? Oh, I've got tomato sauce on the page too. This one was £3.79. So that's only 330 grams. So that's really small. My God. I like, if you want big meals, the vegetarian range is very generous. So like I'm having the cauliflower cheese and broccoli baked tomorrow, for example. That's on page 43 of the summer catalogue. That's £5.25, and that's 420 grams, and I found that very filling. All the and their vegetarian cottage pie is 450 grams, so that's quite a big meal. I've ordered I think I'm reviewing the some vegetarian meal. I'll probably review it some other time this week. So all their vegetarian meals are quite big and very filling. So if you're going to do an order and you're going to have a day where you haven't ate much and you're starving, then I would have a vegetarian meal, because they are quite filling and their prices are good. But the essential range cottage pie is filling, and the cheese pie and the fish pie. So it depends what you order. But having said that, this is quite filling. So you can't always go by weight, because pasta is filling. I have to say, a bit boring. Perhaps you'd need a side portion of chips, because I'm finding I'm a bit bored of this now. It tastes nice. There's no criticism with the taste. There's no criticism with the chicken. I got plenty of chicken here. It's very well cooked. But it's... what am I missing? Veg. That's what I'm missing. Give me some veg, please. This is filling. Oh my God. Oh, I'm going to be here an hour eating this. Oh dear, dear, dear. Come back at 9 o'clock. I'm still eating now. What time is it now? Oh, it's 6:20. I've been eating this since 6 o'clock. Oh. I don't believe the weight of this. They said it was 350. I don't believe that way. I should have weighed it. No, I think that was bigger. Look at the water landing on the cloth, look, because it's waterproof, it's just sitting there. Oh, I'm still eating. I'm still eating it. The chicken's nice and tender. Let's say some positives. The chicken is nice and tender. But this is a large portion. I think what I would do with my husband, I'd half this and have a half portion of chips with it. It's a bit too much pasta with it, to be honest. It's just, there's a lot of pasta. My gosh, I wouldn't have cooked this much pasta on the plate. So this one is at very good value. God. So I'm afraid thumbs down, not for this. That I'd say you need to have half of it and put something else with it. It's a bit boring. I'm a bit bored of it. Uninspired. You can take this one off the list, Wiltshire Farm. I'm bored stiff of it. Yeah.